Hey,
What up,
Yusuf,
Adam?
what's up, man? Beleza.
Hold on. Let me see. I
Beleza,
can't
boa
hear.
noite. Can you hear me, man?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me get my Bluetooth situation. All right, can you hear me?
Yeah, no rush. I
What,
can hear you.
what's up, man?
Man, it's good to see you, man. Got the mustache? Let's see this mustache.
You like that, huh? That's
I
my
like it.
Apollo Creed mustache.
Follow Creed, yeah.
I tell my barber, I say I want to look like Apollo Creed from the '80s.
Yusuf,
He
yeah.
be like, enough said. I cut my nose tonight at training, but you know how that be.
You be going hard, Yusuf.
But you know that's how I roll. That's literally how I roll.
How you doing, man? How you doing, Yusuf?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Just training and teaching, working with the kids and working in the fundamentals program and just keeping the toe on the line. It's a marathon to do the whole jujitsu thing.
Mm,
You got family, you got work,
mm.
and you gotta maintain.
Yusuf, tell them how many kids you got.
5.
People over here complaining about work and stuff.
Now, I've been at it for a while. Remember when I used to take him there in diapers?
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah. I would get off of work and I said, all right, everybody load them up. And,
Hmm.
half of them will be in diapers and the other half will be on the mats at 5 and 6 years old.
Hmm.
Give my wife a break and,
Hmm.
uh, and everybody be happy. You know what I'm saying? And the cool thing about it is now my son's a first year wrestler. And
Mm.
because of his jiu-jitsu experience, he made team captain.
Wow, man.
Yeah, he's doing pretty
Well, man,
good.
yeah,
But
that's grappling experience.
yeah, I think the biggest thing for him dealing with the whole high school thing is
Mm.
not putting his hands together.
Oh
Because
yeah.
when
Oh, folk style.
yeah, because he'll suplex a kid in a minute. You know what I mean?
We got to get him in some freestyle. That's where you can do a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, you can go back to your nature. And at the same time, I learned a lot about wrestling. Following his season.
Mm.
Um, so that's been a real good experience. And now he's big enough that I can be a drilling partner for him. So
Hmm.
I can help him, but at the same time, I can help my no-gi,
Hmm.
with the stuff that he's learning in school. And the coolest thing, I asked him, I said, his team isn't the best, but he's like, Dad, I'm happy to be learning
Hmm.
wrestling. I've been doing jujitsu. Now I'm learning something different.
Hmm.
And it's just like when you do a little judo cross training and wrestling, man, you bring your grappling full circle. So hopefully, he'll get better, he'll make me better, and we'll all be better. At 1% better every day thing.
Yeah, man. What about you,
So, and
Yusuf?
that's
What
about it.
What are you working
Huh?
on? What are you working on in your jiu-jitsu right now?
Let me see. You know me, I'm always working on chokes, man.
Boy Noich, man. Boy Noich.
I've been playing around with the Keenan Cornelius force choke,
Mm.
and that's been really sneaky, really surprising, and really deadly threatening.
Which one is that?
It's a choke that if somebody's laying low, maybe in your closed guard or in your half guard, and their head is down, I'll pull the material with this hand and then sneak this one under and grab and grab the lapel underneath here. But my
Ah.
arm will be through the lapel. As soon as they stand up, it just goes pop. And then they try to run and they get afraid and either they tap or they snap or they take a nap. You know how it is.
Mm.
So I've been playing with that, but I've been playing with some closed guard stuff, but mostly I just been playing with chokes.
Why do you think you're so good at chokes, Yusuf? Like, I mean, your nickname Boy Noich, means to put someone to go to sleep, right?
I think Jacare said one time, he said, man, boy, no, he's got strong hands from doing electrical work.
That's true, man.
Yeah,
Blue collar guys, man. We used to have a
yeah.
guy. He used to be a plumber or something. Bro, that guy was strong.
Yeah, and everybody's game is different, right? I play a pseudo deceptive game where I
Hmm.
feint weak and I set a trap
Hmm.
and my hands are strong and then it ends up that way. That's my game because I'm a smaller guy and I'm strong enough to resist and create space, but it's chess to me. I just act weak. I play weak, and then when they push the pace, they end up in one of my spider webs.
You're like a commando, you know, like the special forces. You like go in, they don't even see you coming. Like,
Yeah, yeah, that's my game. And everybody has their game, and that
hmm
game worked for me for a while. And I think teaching fundamentals has got me out of being one dimensional, being a one trick pony.
hmm
Um, that's been helping me. Fundamentals has been helping me. And I have methods that I use. If I see something cool on Instagram, I'll save it and I'll work on it for like a week. So I'd
hmm
like to start doing more mono X. I'd like to start doing more leg locks.
hmm
And having stronger hands allows me to get toe holds a good bit because I can
yeah.
get a good grip. And I have a diving toe hold that I like to feint. I feint like I'm going to pass, and
I think I
I'll
remember
be
that one.
sneaking the foot on my hip, and then so and my game is explosive. The
hmm
explosion will come out of nowhere, and even if it's an explosion, sometimes it's an explosive feint, and it'll allow me to create space. And once I create chaos, once I create a scramble, it's on and popping because I thrive in the chaos. I find, yeah, that's my game. I find in competition, I have a harder time with stubby guys because they
Stubby,
don't,
like stocky guys.
stocky guys, because
Like
I'm lightweight.
what's my guy Zach from Wisconsin?
Well, yeah, Zach is a different beast. But Zach is a different beast. But I notice, like in competition, guys who are linky like me, or anybody who allows me to get space, if they allow me to be athletic and set
hmm
the tone for chaos, I do well in chaos. But if they're holding me, and I can't make space, it kind of disrupts my game.
Mm.
And then, but luckily, I got something for that too. They'll come in and slide into a choke.
Boy Deutsch, man. Boy Deutsch.
Yeah, yeah. So man, and I was telling you about that one. I had gotten hurt from a vaporizer from that video I sent you, and
Mm.
that's why my demeanor was as such when I finished it. I couldn't walk for 2 days after that
Mm.
tournament, but I got the choke and I put him to sleep and I walked away. I was full of adrenaline, so
Last
that
man
was the
standing.
story. But hey, look, I was in the vaporizer and I was like, and I ate it.
No,
I was like, I ain't going out like that. And I got the tap and I got the KO. And so when I got up, I did the Mark Hunt walk off because
the walk.
between me and the guy I was competing with, he hurt me. He hurt me bad. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? But that's just part of the game. You know what I mean? So I can't wait to get back into competition because I've been running a business
hmm
and the whole COVID-19 thing has kind of slowed down the competition motivation, the esprit de
Mm.
corps. But once we get through all this, and I can't wait to get back into the competition groove, traveling and competing locally and competing regionally. You know how it is when you get into a groove. You know what I mean?
hmm
That's when the jitters are gone. That's when you develop your game plans. You know what I'm saying?
I got a question for you, Yusuf. So you have a pretty, I'm not going to say aggressive, but attacking style. How can some students or people that are more passive develop that that fire like you have naturally almost?
Well, it's all about. I guess I think it's an effect of a person's personality.
Mm.
Because once I throw the first warning shot,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like once I throw the first warning shot, I can smell something. I can
hmm
the reaction, and if I see I'm bringing pressure, then that's blood in the water. And once
mm
there's blood in the water, I lose it. I black out. I'll just start throwing chain submissions. I'll
hmm
start throwing chain attacks. I'll start adding more pressure to the circumstance,
mm
and eventually, I create an environment of chaos. And in
mm
that environment of chaos, by the third or fourth, just shot, something opens up, and then I
hmm
take I take it. So you know, that's my game, but it's my jujitsu passion. That's I like to train like that. I like to spar like that. And if I see you're scared or afraid or I'm being threatened for by my position, my nostrils open up. I start taking in more oxygen. I start salivating like a Pavlovian German Shepherd, and it's on and popping at that point.
Mm. Yeah, I've seen it in
And,
person. Just I just watch it.
and if you bring the heat, if you start pressuring me, and that's the cool thing about it is, I'd like to say personally that I'm very hard to submit, no matter my size of the belt many times, and that usually will open me up too. If somebody bringing the heat to
Mm.
me, they better submit me to stop me, because I'm going to get out.
Yeah.
And then I get out and we're going to transition and I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to do some judo. We're going to do something and we're going to have a good time, or we're going to slap and hug. You know what I'm saying?
After you choke them out. I'm gonna choke you out, but we're gonna slap and hug after at the end of it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, and as you know, I get my fair share of taps and I get my fair share of being choked and the like. I'm like a hammer. Let's just keep banging. Let's just keep slapping hammers together.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just get dirty and then let's just, that's all I can say.
Mm. All
So
right, Yusuf.
that's all huh?
All right, Yusuf. I'm not gonna hold you too much longer, man.
Well, thank you for having me, man. And it's good talking to you as usual. It's always good to see you. I can't wait to train with you again. And
Yeah, we need to
tell my
do
boy
something.
Jeff I say what's up.
Yeah, well, man. Thank you, Yusuf. Thanks for jumping on,
All
buddy.
right, Alec. Peace.
Peace out.
I get it right there.
Guys, that was Yusuf. He's a great man. We call him Boy Noich, man, because he put people out.